The hidden room. The hidden room. Focus question. What elements make a good mystery? Sarah sighs. I've never heard her so exhausted. Why do these bizarre things keep happening to us? What's with this key? The lantern and these scissors? Nothing's making sense. We're sitting in a room. I'm at the computer, while she sits cross-legged on the bed. The key, lantern, and scissors are spread before her. We'll figure it out, I say. I'm starting to hear those kids laughing all the time, especially when I'm trying to sleep. You mean you actually hear them, as if they are in the house? I asked. Yes, no, I don't know. She shakes her head. Any luck? I've searched everywhere I can think of on the web, but I'm not coming up with anything we didn't learn in school, I say. John Porter founded the mill, and the town grew up downriver. I did uncover something about his wife. She was considered very charitable, taking in children who had nowhere else to go and caring for them. That's all the information I can find, though. Just then, Sarah's Aunt Tara turned to the door. Children, she begins and stops short. Her smile fades and her eyes grow large as she steps inside, not shifting her intense gaze away from the bed. Where did you get these things? We found them, Sarah says. Nonsense. To get these things, you'd had to seek them out, Aunt Tara says. Her accent is extraordinary. Sarah told me her mom's family immigrated from a village on the border between Nepal and India. It's true, I began. We haven't been looking for these things at all. We're just short of find them. It's almost as if someone is leading up to them or bringing them to us. Along with some creepy laughing kids, Sarah adds. I didn't think it could happen, but Aunt Tara's eyes intensify as she shuts the door. So come, child, she beckons for me to join them on the bed. Tell Auntie everything. Sarah and I exchange glasses, unsure if we should continue, or if Aunt Tara would actually believe us. It started on Halloween. Sarah begins slowly, and soon the story pours out of us. He divulged everything. The strange kid on the hollow, the lantern, scissors, and key, and the disturbing leather that continues to follow us. When we finished, Aunt Tara runs her fingers over the items on the bed. Children should not speak such tales, Aunt Tara says, picking up the items, and children should not have such toys. We tried to protest, but one stern look from Aunt Tara silenced us. Now return to your homework and games, and think no more on these things. With that, she departs, leaving Sarah and me in stunned silence. What just happened? Sarah says. She believed us, I say. You saw her expression and the way she reacted when we told her about the leather. She knows something. Aunt Tara has many secrets, and we're not going to learn any of them unless she wants us to. I rolled my eyes and say, don't be so dramatic. We just need to follow her to find out where she put those things. Oh well, she certainly won't like that either, Sarah says, but I'm already at the door, peering into the hallway. It's filled with doors. Sarah lives in an old Victorian house, one of the oldest in town, and it has a ridiculous number of tiny rooms. Is she out there? Sarah asks. Shh, I snap. I can't hear her. We wait, listening to Aunt Tara's movement. Suddenly, she emerges looking very concerned, almost frightening. She heads to the end of the hallways and descends the stairs. I open the door and point. She came out of that room. That's the office, Sarah replies. Dad doesn't like me to go in there without him. He says I might break something. We'll be careful. I say and step into the hallway. Besides, Aunt Tara knows something that she doesn't want us to know, probably for a reason. Sarah hisses. The door to the office opens with barely a creak, and we slip inside. Like all the other rooms in the house, it's fairly small and made smaller by the floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. In the center of the room is a small desk with a mail and a laptop computer. A single window lets in moonlight from outside. Quick, let's look around, I say. Sarah starts opening drawers, and I start combining through the shelves. I find nothing, but when I turned around, Sarah is sitting at the desk holding a photo. I remember where I saw the scissors before, she says. They belong to my mother. She shows me the photo. It's of a beautiful woman sitting at a sewing machine. Dad says she was always making clothes for people who needed them. I don't really know what to say, so I just place my hand on Sarah's shoulder. She has told me about her mother's depression before. It's not easy for her to talk about. One day her mother was simply gone. Some people claimed they saw her walking into the hollow, but the police searched the woods and never found anything. I had an uncle who disappeared too, but I barely knew him. I couldn't imagine how Sarah felt. Wait, I hear something, Sarah says. She stands up and presses her ear against on the shelves. Here, listen. I follow suit and quickly hear it, a soft scratching, like fingernails against the wood. What's on the opposite side of this wall? I asked. I don't know. Nothing, I think, Sarah replies. I start pulling out books and stacking them on the desk. Sarah takes the cue, grabs the desk chair. The stands on it on to reach the higher shelves. As she grabs the first book, an entire section comes down. They're fake, she says and tosses the hollow books down to me. I can't see some kind of handle. Pull on it, I say. She does, and the entire bookcase shifts and swings toward us. She pulls harder and it swings open more to reveal a dark room. I flick on a lamp on the table. The room is small, no bigger than a closet, really. Little bottles filled with herbs and other things I can't really make out lying racks on the wall. Everything looks neat and organized. The scissors, key, and lantern sit on the small table beside a small book with yellowed papers hanging out of it. Wow, Sarah says. Dad said this room had some hidden places. We should get out stuff before Aunt Tara figures where we're in here. Sarah nods, and we gathered out things. She hesitates and grabs the book too. She closed the bookcase again and replaced all the books before sneaking back into Sarah's room. Children, dinner! And Tara calls from downstairs, and we quickly hide all our finds before heading down the hallway. Then it hits me. Wait, I say, grabbing Sarah's arm. Who was scratching inside the hidden room?